Melody's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat subdued. She looks you over and squints.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy.
Tell her you are. You feel better than you have in some time. Say her instincts are mistaken. You are just you, no better or worse than usual. Say that, on the contrary, recent events are weighing heavily on you. Tell her you think you're in love. I don't think Melody is gonna, react in any kind of supportive way to that. She doesn't seem to like a lot of people, so, better than I have in some time.
It's written all over you. In truth, I'm glad to see it.
Oh, okay.
A joyful God is a just God.
That is surprising.
I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters I want to discuss before we carry on.
Alright.
I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
She swallows hard and closes her eyes for a moment, as though trying to dispel a dizzy spell.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. According to its terms, I was to help you ascend to divinity, and she was to help me with another matter.
And I should help you with that matter now?
The details aren't important now, it's just... Never mind. Another entangling alliance. But I won't be able to disentangle it on my own. There may come a time when I need to count on you as an ally. So, are we? Allies, that is.
Tell her you need more information. What entangling alliance is she referring to? Tell her that after all she's done for you, you'd be a fool not to consider her your greatest ally. Say that she of all people should understand that you're looking out for yourself, no one else. I would like some more information.
The details are detailed. Suffice it to say that Meister Siva believed she could help me. And I believe you're twice the sorcerer she ever was. So?
Tell her her problems are your problems from here on out. Say you'll see when the time comes. Tell her she's on her own. Yeah, sure, I'll help you.
That's something I don't often hear. Thank you. Really. Moving on. I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? Ask Melody to elaborate. Cock an eyebrow. And she thinks you do know how to rule. Take your leave. Elaborate.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
Say you see an elf. Say you see a demon. Tell her what you see. Melody, no more or less. But I didn't mean to scroll up here. I can't zoom in right now. Are you originally elven in nature and a half-demon? I see Melody.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all the better. The Seven are gone. Slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
Say you're surprised to hear her talk like this. She seems passionate about the state of the world. Why? Tell her you won't let her down. Ask how she's so certain you're capable of what she asks. She seems passionate about the state of the world. Why?
I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen what chaos can do. It isn't how I picture Rivellon's future. You are my insurance against that. Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx, find Dallas, take back what she stole. Shall we go?
Okay, let's go to Arx.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living.
Yep, honestly, that's probably true. Doesn't seem like an easy task.
Captain Malady stands at the ready.
Well, thank you, Captain Malady. And we sail off. There we go.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon's secret was taking its toll on her.
Oh?
Lucian! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! Brace! Brace!
Oof. Did we crash the entire thing? Well, I suppose whatever happened there. Well, Arx is loading at least. So we reached our destination. That's something. I assume the ship might be wrecked at this point. Maybe we came out of that portal way too fast and smashed it against the rock or something. I guess we'll see any moment now.
Don't say anything.
Yep, that looks like a shipwreck right in the middle of the land. A bit of an unusual one, I suppose, but you know, I won't blame her for an accident during travel that I couldn't even accomplish. So yeah.
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands.
Gesture towards the demolished ship and congratulate her on the landing. No, I'm not gonna do that. Reach over to help her up. Ask her what happened, why the rough landing. I'll try to help her up first.
She raises one hand and raises herself to her feet.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear, I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The Lady Vengeance stands in two realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure.
Oh.
At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Take in the scenery around you. Ask her what comes next. Ask if she has any notions about where you should start to start the search for Dallas. What comes next?
Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetherin back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend. Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetherin and the powers of the gods with it.
Okay.
You cannot fail, Godwoken. Not for anything.
Hey, Chief. Before we get a move on, I'd like a word with Malady. You mind?
Go ahead.
Psst. Hey, Mals. I'm not, feeling so hot.
I should think not. The demon is getting closer to himself. You'll meet him in Arx soon enough, and if you meet him like this, it's bye-bye Losa. We won't let that happen, will we? I've got a little something cooking. There's power in names, after all. And we know exactly who Adramalik is. Don't worry. I'll find you before it's too late. Demon's honor.
Okay, let's hope that's true. Let's talk to Sir Laura, who seems to have something to say.
Oh, Quercus. She might have been a butchered tree, but she still made a noble home. And now our nest is gone. We cannot hide in their barren hall of echoes. We cannot idly wait for fate to take us. There's only one thing left to do.
Sir Laura looks up to you, then back to Quercus. His whiskers twitch.
We must fight! Onward, Quercus! Onward, shield! Until the great acorn drops, there's still hope! Ho!
That's the spirit. Okay. There's some metal scraps, I would assume so. Let's pick them up real quick. An Armaduvir. Sure. This is the fast travel spot. Did we just crash into it? Seems like it. Okay. Well, there's a whole new map to explore, isn't there? Anything in the barrels, maybe? No. That's Tarkin, okay. He probably isn't done with it yet, right?
Not the finest of landings, though I suppose our dear vessel did well enough, given it's not exactly in its natural habitat.
I think that's a fair assessment.
At least I can still access all of my tools in the Hall of Echoes. I wouldn't relish the prospect of scouring through all this wreckage to find what I need.
Ask what he'll do now?
Why work, of course. Anathema won't restore itself, I dare say. I shall finish what I started, aboard whatever remains of the Lady Vengeance in the Hall of Echoes. Come and find me later in the Hall of Echoes. I believe I'm rather close to having Anathema in working order.
Okay, will do. Squirrel.
The big acorn has come! The prophecy has been fulfilled! Did you feel its power as it fell from the sky?
Yes, the great acorn.
Do you think they recognized us?
Okay, anything else around here? I think that's it. I guess we'll keep going now.
I'm growing soft, aren't I?
What else do we have? Fahrenheit. Hardest nails and twice as chewy, this rare plant thrives on the tears of exhausted adventurers.
The
Oh yeah,
final voyage of the Lady Vengeance.
we've read
She
about that
served us
before.
well.
Oh wow, this big ship is just teeming with death fog, it seems. And oh, there's plenty of death fog around. A lot of it here too. Well, that's not good. Would have preferred for death fog not to have arrived in Arx, but I suppose that was not to be. Squirrel? Another squirrel, let's talk. Come on, just stop for a second.
Beware! The big acorn has come, and it's chosen our forest. We are the chosen ones.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely a big acorn. There's a Boletus, let's take that. A wooden figurine, that's worth some money. Won't say no to that either. A gold cup, shiny. What's up with this thing?
Lucian the Divine, standing guard over Arx. He's been slacking off by the look of things.
A yarrow flower, let's take that.
There, in the harbour. The Kraken.
Keep showing up uninvited. Never make friends.
Well, that's great to see that that thing is here. A puffball, penny bun. Over there's a stardust herb. Ah, right, that's immunity to a lot of things. So that's always nice. Oh, there's a stag. Hello, stag. Let's meet it. Say hello.
More two legs. Why must you crowd our woods? Go be with your own kind.
Will do. I'm definitely gonna go into the city as well. Don't you worry. And I don't think I'm gonna return to this place all that often because, you know, there isn't really all that much to do here. There's some money in a beehive? Okay, sure, why not? Pilgrims?
You see the crash? The ship? Are they void-woken?
Say you were on board of the ship, there were no Voidwoken involved. Say you aren't sure, you ran as soon as you heard it. Brush her aside, saying you're on an important mission. You know what? Sure, let's just say it.
Thank the gods. There are Voidwoken within the city. I fear they are outside it too. But it seems Lucian's spirit watches over us. We are spared. For now, do as we do. Stay far away from Arx until the troubles clear.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to be the ones to clear the troubles, so let's keep going. A worn teddy bear? Sure, I'll pick it up, I guess. An empty honey jar. Anything good in the basket? It's cheese bread. Gives 1 constitution, heals 10% for 6 turns. That sounds good. Stuff that heals a percentage of health always stays useful. Anything in the tree trunk? Ah, this one's empty. Where's the coin purse? Ah, there it is. Don't want to pick the whole thing up. I'm just gonna take a look inside. 7 gold. Quite a bit, huh? Okay. Another penny bun mushroom. Oh, there's something hostile going on. Ah, we can't quite reach this place, but this is... No, it's not a ship that crashed, but it's something near here. You know what? Before I forget... go here, because I haven't been here. But it's been cleared out on the map, so I might forget that I haven't been there. I don't know how to get there, to be completely honest, but I'm sure there's a way. Whisperwood. Elven Pilgrim.
I come for prayer and penitence. Instead, I find waste. Do you see anything?
Yeah, this looks rough. Wow, there's a lot of fog. Okay. Are those the same pilgrims we talked to earlier? I think they might be.
Pilgrims. Probably here for Lucian's day.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian will preserve you.
Okay, which ones should we talk to first? There is someone marked in green.
I hear of a healer
Is it
in
this?
the sacred cathedral. Maybe she helps.
Are you the one marked in green?
Not a healer, a doctor. Think harder. You must
Oh,
have
that's
come across
Jehan.
one
He's
in your
here.
travels.
Okay. Let's talk to this pilgrim.
You come to the city, I suppose. Like the rest of us. Whatever your purpose in Arx, you may be disappointed. I want to visit Lucian's shrine to find answers. But perhaps it is a fool's errand.
Tell her the divine is dead. Which answer does she expect to find in Arx? Ask her why she has not already entered the city. I just realized I didn't save for a long time, I think. Let's just ask the naive thing of why she hasn't entered the city. I assume it's death fog.
Word comes that access is forbidden.
Oh, okay. Ask what's going on in Arx, that they aren't allowed entry.
There is fighting. I hear Magisters in white fighting the Paladins. And I hear a Voidwoken.
Tell her the divine is dead. Which answer does she expect to find in Arx?
I do not expect to hear his voice. But I meditate. I look upon his disciples. I take in his resting place. Perhaps the answers come. Peace, too. And perhaps not. This is the chance I take.
Okay. Alright, there's another teleportation spot here. All the items are marked in red because they belong to people.
I must have breathed in some of that death fog. Oh, my lungs ache. And I can't see straight.
I feel awful.
Okay.
Hopefully Lucian will grant me his blessing.
More pilgrims.
All right, stranger. I heard a huge crash in the mountains earlier. Maybe thunder, maybe Voidwoken. Don't go wandering alone now. There's no telling what you'll find.
Say that crash she heard was your ship. You've just arrived.
She shoots you a questioning look, but resignation quickly wipes her face clean of curiosity.
I won't ask. Long as it weren't a Voidwoken, that's all I need to know. Well, settle in then. No point heading into the city. Gates are closed. Voidwoken. In the city. I never thought I'd see the day.
Ask what brought her to Arx.
Lucian's Day. Got a few prayers of my own that need answering. But these days, who don't?
Say you're here to find a certain magistrate dressed all in white. Ask if she's seen anyone fitting that description.
White? Sure. Just before they locked the city gates. They say Dallas herself is inside the city walls. But I hear there's something up, too. Trouble between them and the Paladins. Of course, once the Voidwoken landed, that were the only thing on anyone's lips.
Okay. That's Jehan. And there's a lizard trader. Let's talk.
Ah, hello. Please, if you're in need of supplies, now's the time to stock up. There's no telling where you'll find another trader, such as things are. You'll have to forgive my limited stock. The incident in the harbour was... well, I was lucky to escape with my life, much less anything to sell.
What happened?
Voidwoken. I was taking inventory of the stock I brought to sell in Arx when the harbour was suddenly overrun. It was horrible. Though I did see one little girl, all by herself just beyond the harbour. Poor thing. She was too far off for me to help. She's surely dead by now. I hope it was swift, at least.
Ask about the little girl she saw. What did she look like?
She was human. Light skin and fair hair, with a blue flower tucked behind one ear. But her eyes... I didn't know humans could have such dark eyes. They seemed almost pure black. A trick of the light, perhaps. And it wasn't the time to linger for another look.
Okay, let's see wares.
A pleasure doing business.
Anything good to sell? Well, you have some poisons and potions. What is this book? Firebrand. An aura that adds 60 to 62 fire damage to weapon skills and attacks for all allies near you. Set Firebrand for 2 turns. Requires pyrokinetic.
No, I'm holding.
I guess we could teach that to Thane to strengthen us, to help us chip away on the magical armor that they might have. What are those? Breaches of the Faithful. Okay, those are intelligence. 48, 340, plus 2 intelligence, constitution, plus 1 hydrosophist, plus 0.2 movement. Level 18, so we need to level up before that. But, wait, how much did they cost? 7,000 something. I mean, that's good. That's good to have. Do I need this Firebrand book? It is quite expensive, and it's probably a skill that I won't use all that much. I can always come back.
No, I'm holding.
I think we're in the final area. I'll get a healing potion, a big one, and a giant poison vial. There we go. We shouldn't accept before balancing the offer. There we go.
Lucian will grant me his blessing.
Alright. Anything else around here? Another lizard? Wealthy pilgrim.
Have you seen what happened at the harbour? Voidwoken destroyed the whole place. Lucian preserve us.
Ask if he knows whether any white magisters sailed in recently.
As a matter of fact, yes. Dallas was quite lucky to escape the Voidwoken. It destroyed her ship, but the hammer herself made it into the city all right.
I suppose it would have been anticlimactic if Dallas just died in a shipwreck while we were chasing her down and we arrive in the city and Dallas is already dead. So...
I can't believe that I made it all the way here just to get locked out of Arx. Never missed a Lucian's Day in my life. Until now. You'll see why I'm sore if you get to hear the endless prayer at the cathedral.
Okay. I suppose we're gonna head out now. But good to know there's a pilgrim's camp that we can go to. Let me quickly take a look at the whole map. Okay. This over here, what is this? This is the harbor. Okay. The harbor's over here. There's another place to go to here. We've only been to this little area. Everything else is still unexplored. I could go down here, then move over there and explore the harbor. I think that would make sense. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. We'll see. Amaduvir. Let's pick that up. I'm not gonna go up there yet. We can do that later. Ark City Guide Volume 5 was lying somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. I don't think I've read... well, I don't know if I've read that one before. This thick and peppy guide recommends visiting a number of Ark's landmarks, including its famed cathedral, especially on Lucian's Day, the city's busiest holiday. It also makes a cautionary statement not to attempt a challenge called the Path of Blood, and to ask Aku, keeper of Lucian's crypt, about the history of the trial. No, we have read that one before. There's a beer barrel where we could fill up something. Poisoned pumpkin part, I guess I'll take it. Grab some carrots while we're at it. There we go. Poisoned pumpkin part again. A poisoned pumpkin. Oh, Voidwoken? Are they attacking right now? Let me quickly take a look at the map. They came from like here. Oh, there's some markers here already. What do we have here? Magister Barracks. Mikhail Ross Estate. Right, we were supposed to talk to that guy, I think. There was something about this guy. The Black House. Lizard Consulate. And Cam's Mansion. Plenty of stuff that we... plenty of names that we've heard before there. But first, let's go to the harbor. I think that's probably for the better. Mushrooms. Let's quickly pick them. There's someone marked in green up ahead. Time? Tina? I don't know. Well, let's take a look at this first. True Brew.
This? I found something.
Oh, something to dig up. Well, let's do that then. Here we go, a whole chest with riveted leggings, which are finesse. Lucio, 720 physical armor, 10% blocking chance, 73 magic armor, plus 3 strength, plus 5 in fire, water, earth and air resistance, plus 1 in single-handed, plus 1 in perseverance, plus 5% dodging, reflect 10% of melee damage as physical damage. Oh my god, okay, plus 3 strength, that sounds like it's something for Beast. Ah, he's encumbered now. Well, I'll send those to the Lady Vengeance. And maybe I'll pick up something else from... no, that's not... That's the whole different games having different inputs kind of thing again. Okay, I'm gonna have to move something from Beast's inventory to me, so he's no longer encumbered. Like that, and I guess that. We could also send some stuff to the Lady Vengeance. Think like this, and... oh, that's a level 20 sword. I'm gonna put that in my inventory, just so I remember it when I can actually use it, because that is some massive damage. Okay, now Beast, you still need to level up before you can use that, right? That's definitely gonna hinder you in some way, but we are very close to the next level, so I'm sure we're not gonna have to wait too long. Wait a second. I think I'll move that into the next row, just so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't just mix in with everything else. Also, okay, if you ever change the categories, it's gonna sort itself again. Okay, you had different gloves earlier. Was it these? Because I used the teleportation ones for maneuvering the you know, where we were before. No, you had these, the shocking touch, but these do have better armor. Initiative, thievery, telekinesis, earth resistance, and these wits, telekinesis, initiative, and it gives shocking touch. You know what? I think I do want the shocking touch, just for a bit more, you know, move variety. Okay, now where were we? True Brew, Amaduvir. Where is it exactly? There it is. Let's read it. Amaduvir is particularly tough piece of fungus, highly sought after by potion brewers If you can manage to harvest it, the resulting concoction will grant the drinker skin as thick as Amaduvia itself, temporarily of course. Yeah, I assumed we'd already read it, but I just wanted to make sure. There's alien air essence. Okay. Fire arrowhead. Why not? We definitely read the jelly room before. Fly agaric, I'm pretty sure we've read as well. Let's open the barrel. A smokescreen arrowhead. Augmenter. Now that one I'm not sure if we've read before. Let's give it a read. There once was a brilliant invention, a brilliant inventor who created the herb called Augmenter. But when his wife ate it, her body inflated and suffered a terrible temper. This is a very well-known limerick, after which the inventor tried to change the composition of the plant so that it wouldn't enlarge people anymore. However, it did retain its amplifying capabilities. It's now often used by bartenders to dilute drinks without actually watering them down. A good brewmaster knows how to make this work with potions too. Ah, okay. We did not read that before. Okay. No, I didn't mean to click the chest again. That was an accident. Or move the chest for that matter. Okay, let's see who this person is. Wait, are you the one... Are you the one I'm supposed to track down? Let me quickly take a look at the journal. Some Knight of Duna I'm supposed to track down. Hunger from Beyond. No. Seed of Power. No. Hammerfall. That's... Oh, that's the hunt for Dallas. Deathfog Rising. Silence Broken. Beast Fane. The journal said something about arcs when talking about the Knight of Duna that I was supposed to hunt down, but